You want to try sheet mask? You come to the right place. So, full disclosure, I've already filmed this, but I didn't like the way it turned out, so we're refilming. When I was thinking of video ideas, I thought about things that I kind of wish I could have watched when I first started getting interested in Korean skincare, Korean beauty, that sort of thing. And one of the first Korean skincare products that I ever tried was a sheet mask. But I had to have a couple pretty dicey experiences before I discovered a few that I really, really liked. So I'm gonna share a few sheet masks that I thought worked really well for me, and a couple that did not work for me so much. First off, a little bit about my skin. I am dry. I'm very dry. Probably a little dehydrated too. I'm not acne prone per se, but I do have slightly sensitive skin, and I'm redness prone. I'm not sensitive to a lot of ingredients, but one ingredient that I'm particularly sensitive to is fragrance. So a lot of sheet masks have fragrance in them. So it's always a fun experiment for me trying a sheet mask. By the way, if you see me looking down here, it's because I've written notes for myself on my computer. So that's why that is there. If you see me, just don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna try to go from most affordable to most expensive. I mean, all of these 5 different sheet masks I'm gonna share with you are very affordable in the grand scheme of things. There are some that can get quite pricey, but the ones that I'm gonna share with you are on the lower end of the spectrum. Also, just before we get started, I got all of my pricing from YesStyle because that's where I personally choose to shop for the majority of my Korean skincare and beauty products. So that's where I based all of my prices and everything from. So keep that in mind. I'm sure you can find it on places like Amazon, etc. And if you can, it's also all in Canadian dollars. Canadian. So keep that in mind. First one is the Mediheal masks. They are the cheapest option on the list. I couldn't find a price for them individually, but the best I could find was a group of 5, like a variety pack of 5. But if I divided the price by 5, the price per sheet mask would work out to $3.83, give or take. Most of these are lightly scented. I tried the EGT Time Talks and the NMF Aqua Ring. I like the NMF Aqua Ring one a little more, but both of them actually worked out really well for my skin. I really like the way my skin looked after using them, and I know that they're holy grail for a lot of people. The Mediheal masks are actually really affordable, and a lot of people really like them, so that's a serious. The next one is the Tony Moly Pureness 100 sheet mask. Got that bad boy right here. I'm not sure exactly what they come out to regular price. When I look on YesStyle, they're usually in the middle of some sort of sale for these. So at the time when I checked, it was $3.81 per sheet mask. Scent is light, not super overbearing, at least the ones that I've tried. The essence is clear, fairly thin. There's a little bit left in the bottom of the package when you use these ones, so it's pretty popular for a lot of people to just dump that onto their hand and rub it on their arms or on their neck or, you know, what have you, just so that they're not wasting the product. The ones that I've tried are the, let me look at my list. Snail, ginseng, and hyaluronic acid. Those are the ones that I liked the most. I believe I tried the honey one as well, and I quite liked that one. The one that I have here is the shea butter. I haven't tried this one yet. One interesting aspect of these is that they are made from cotton. There's cotton, and there's actually little cotton seeds in there. So if you open the mask up and you look at it, there should be little dots in it. That's cotton, apparently. So that's kind of neat. Number 3 on the list is the Innisfree My Real Squeeze mask. I have one. Got one right here. Boom. This one is the oatmeal one. You can pretty much always find these on sale on YesStyle. I think when I checked, it was anywhere between $3 and $4, like $3.50. Most of them are lightly scented. The scent doesn't linger very long on your face, at least not the flavors that I've... The formulations that I've tried. I've tried the rice, oatmeal, it's this one, cucumber and aloe. I think I tried the... Is there a blueberry one? I think I tried blueberry too. Or was it pomegranate? I can't remember. But I tried a different one. That one was alright. I prefer ones like this, ones that aren't like fruits. I don't need the essence of acai on my face. Typically, I would prefer my active ingredient to be something like... Why am I down this far? Oh, sit up straight, Allison! So the sheet material is 100% cellulose. I think they reformulated a while back. So they actually have a little symbol here. And on the back of this one, it specifically says it's a rich cream type mask. So the liquid that the mask is soaked in will be like a lotiony kind of consistency. I have tried some that are a little bit more of on the essence side of things in terms of consistency. So I think that when they reformulated, they made a variety of different consistencies, which is nice. I like variety. Variety is good. They didn't give a reaction. I like that they leave my face really moisturized. This is a good one. There are a lot of good reviews about these. Next one is the Dear Claire's sheet mask. Now I know it comes in 2 different ones. It comes in a midnight blue calming one, and it comes in a rich moist soothing one. I have not tried the rich moist soothing one, so I won't be talking about that one. There's a lot of information about it on different websites. Whole lot of you can find a lot of videos about it on YouTube. I would like to try it because it seems cool. It seems like something that's right up my alley. But this is the one that I have tried, so this is the one that I'll be talking about. It is the Midnight Blue Calming Sheet Mask. It comes in 2 parts. It comes in top part for your eyeballs, that part of your face, and it comes in a bottom part that covers like the mouth and the chin area. It's kind of cool, and I think because it's in 2 different parts, it actually sticks better on your face. It seemed to with me. It was very soft, it was very moisturizing, hydrating, but it wasn't dripping. You know how some, if you've tried sheet masks before, there are some that are just like dripping. This one drips. Not necessarily a bad thing, but If you are one of those people who doesn't like the drippage, this one I found didn't drip. It wasn't like on your face. From what I can remember, this one was fragrance free. Don't quote me on that, but I can't remember smelling much when this was on my face. The mask material itself is made with bamboo charcoal. If you believe that does anything, then there's that. It looks kind of neat, so yes, I really like this one, especially if you have sensitive skin. It's very calming. It eases redness. It's really good for that sort of thing. So this is a good one. It's around $6 per sheet. It's not super cheap. It's not super expensive. It's middle of the road. This one is a little bit more of an investment, but it's quality. Like, you can even tell, I don't know if you can tell, but even the texture of the packaging is different. It feels quality. These ones are just regular plastic. This one is like, it's textured. It's like got a matte finish. You get your money's worth. The last one I'm going to share with you is the Aritaum Fresh Power Essence Mask. The one that drips. This one is around $5.38 Canadian, or was when I checked on YesStyle. It is scented, but it's not super overpowering. At least the honey one isn't. This is the one that I like. If you like super moisturizing things, if you're one of those people who likes sleeping masks, you're really gonna like this, because yes, it does leave your face super sticky. That's a running theme with a lot of sheet masks. They will leave kind of a sticky feel on your face. This one will definitely do that. And that shininess, that layer of moisture will still be on your face the next morning. It will leave a heavy glow that will last till the next morning and carry on throughout the day. If you just rinse your face with water and you don't super wash your face, if you just rinse your face with water in the morning, some of this will stay on your face. Like, the effects of this will remain, and it will even change the finish of your foundation. At least it did with me. I woke up the next morning after using this, and I applied my foundation for work. It's a foundation that's supposed to be some kind of a natural finish, nothing dewy, nothing super matte, just like a regular run-of-the-mill foundation. I got a glimpse of myself in the reflection of, some glass or something in the middle of the day, my work day, and I was like, is that me? Shining like a beacon? Yes, it is. That's me, shining like a beacon. It's insane. This stuff will shine through foundation in the best way possible. The only downside is that because it's so moisturizing, it will kind of feel a little heavy on your skin, so keep that in mind. But yeah, so these last two, to be perfectly honest, this is just my opinion. These next two sheet masks might work great for you. They might work great for a lot of people. They just didn't work for me. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You make your own decisions. I'm just letting you know what my experiences were like with these. I'm sure they work great for a lot of other people. I'm just throwing this out there. So these are the two sheet masks that didn't really work well for me so much. The first one, the Uphu Milk 1-Pack Sheet Mask. When I checked on YesStyle, it was around just over $3 Canadian for one of these. It comes in several different flavors. They're extremely heavily scented. Extremely scented. Unnecessarily so. And I've seen on YesStyle's website, I've seen some other people commenting that the fragrance is quite prominent. So if you're sensitive to that, if you're not really a fan of heavy fragrance, then proceed with caution. It didn't stick to my face super well. I will say I only tried the chocolate milk one, and I will also say that I didn't purchase this. Full disclosure, I didn't purchase this particular one. It was one of the free gifts that YesStyle sent with an order that I had made. The funny thing about this one also is that it does that typical thing that sheet masks do. It left this sticky residue on my face. It left my face feeling a little sticky. But the next morning, when I woke up after using this the night before, my skin still had that sticky feeling, but it somehow also felt very non-moisturized, which is like the weirdest combination of things. I don't know how Uphu did it, but that's what happened. That was my experience that I had. Take that how you will. This last sheet mask is it's actually really sad, because these sheet masks did not work well for me at all. And they were also the very first sheet masks that I ever tried. So after using these, I actually didn't use sheet masks for the longest time because of the mental trauma that I'd suffered from this experience. I over-exaggerate. It wasn't that bad. It's not like anybody died, but I definitely took quite a break before trying sheet masks again. This one is the Tony Moly I'm Real sheet mask, and they actually don't sell these on YesStyle's website anymore. These sheet masks, when I ordered these, this was back when YesStyle did still sell them on their website. I got 3 different flavors, seaweed, tomato, and rice, if I'm remembering correctly. I believe the seaweed one is the one I tried first, and they may have reformulated since, but when I opened it and took that mask out, placed it on my face, the smell was overpowering. I don't know what they put in there, but it did not smell like seaweed. It smelled like a cheap department store perfume that has been sitting around too long in grandma's cupboard. And, you know, a little bit of scent is one thing, but when the smell of something is so strong that it lingers for 3 days, you know you overdid it. We've clarified that I don't like the smell of these. All 3 of them, all 3 different masks, broke me out in teeny tiny little red dots right around my eyes, right here in like a little line, both eyes. I'm not exactly sure what kind of reaction that was. I'm assuming hives. I'm assuming it was some kind of weird allergy I had to a fragrance or some other ingredient that was in these masks. So yeah, that wasn't a pleasant experience. I also got some essence in my eye. The actual shape of the mask isn't very good. The eye holes were very small. Like I said, they may have changed, you know, improved the shape of the mask, but at the time the eye holes were very small. They were very tiny, so the eye hole would end about here, meaning that whatever essence was on the edge here got into my eye. So that wasn't a pleasant experience either. It stung like a biznatch, and that is, I learned my lesson. Yeah. It was a unfortunate introduction. The wonderful world of Korean skincare and K-beauty. Eventually, I conquered, I overcame, and I hope that this video has been helpful, entertaining, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So that's it for me. I'll see you in the next one.